One thing I really love doing is to crochet. I also like to share with you my projects in a way that you can learn how to do them as well. So you're invited to subscribe to my channel. This way you are able to see the things I do, and I hope I can encourage you and try to crochet as well. I do have a series of 5 videos that you can learn how to crochet. Follow me on Facebook. There is a page there right here that you can check out the things that other people that are learning how to crochet, things that they are doing and they are posting, from good or bad. So if there is like a project that is not going right, and if I can see a picture, I can probably tell you, hey, wait a minute, I think you're missing this or that. Or if you finished a project for the very first time, something that you like, wow, I did this by myself, I like to see that picture. So my Facebook page is where you share those things with me. Now, about learning how to crochet, let me tell you a little bit. It's really not that hard. Like, I can't say it's kind of like super easy either, because you will have to need a little bit of patience, determination, and once there is a will, there is a way type of attitude. So you just need to try, be willing to give it a try, and follow through with the videos and practice. Can't just assume that the skill is gonna come from one moment to the other. It takes practice, it takes some errors. So that's why the Facebook page helps for us to stay in touch, so that I can help you to get better and see where you're missing something, and encourage you not to give up. So if you decide to do your learning how to crochet adventure, what you need is to go to the store. What store? You know, seriously, Walmart has this. Then there's Joann's, Hobby Lobby, any craft store wherever you live. So you will find these small little balls. They are 100% cotton. How do you know if it's cotton? In the back right here, the label, it says 100% cotton. They're small little things, about 2 ounces, I think. Is that right? 2 ounces balls, and they are just big enough for you to get going. So you can buy maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 in different colors, because they come in plain like that, variegated colors, and all kinds of shades. So cheap, which is good, so you don't need to spend a lot of money. And what I like about 100% cotton is that once you make something with it, you can use this right away. It's not a little something that you will just toss and not, be of no use whatsoever. You can actually use the washcloths or dishcloths or pot holders that you're gonna make in, as I said, bathroom, kitchen, while you're cooking. So it's handy little something for you to practice your crocheting skill. Another thing that you need is you need to get a hook. For this size here, you will see in the back, there is a picture of a little hook right there, and it will tell you to use a 5mm hook. And that's exactly what I'm doing. 5mm hook. It says it right here in the middle of the hook. There is another type of measurement there as well, which is a letter and a number. I think depending where you are around the world, one way of measuring is used more than the other. I prefer using it by the millimeter, so doesn't really matter. Okay, they usually come with both measurements. So get one hook. Then you also need a needle. It can be this metal needle. It has a dull point with a very big eye, or there's plastic needles too. They're a little bigger. Big eye, gotta be, a big eye here so that your yarn goes through. And then you need a pair of scissors. And please get good pointy scissors. They need to have a very sharp tip. Doesn't have to be tiny like this, but as long as the tip is pointy and sharp. So that's very important. That's all you need for you to get started on learning how to crochet. Follow my videos one lesson at a time. Lesson number 1, you will learn how to do the foundation chain. It's that foundation chain that every crochet stitch is built upon. After the foundation chain, you will be learning how to do your single crochet. This is your first project right here. So that's how it looks. Next comes the half double crochet. So it looks a little bigger. The stitches are a little wider from each other. Next will be the double crochet. So you can see it already looks even more spaced out. Yes. And the last one is the treble crochet. So this one here is almost like a lace. Yeah, big spaces in between. It doesn't really make, seriously, it doesn't really make a very good washcloth or dishcloth in this stitch because it is so spacey. But for the sake of learning the stitch, just make a sample and don't worry too much about what you're gonna do with it, really. It can be a pot holder, no problem with that. But treble crochet is necessary for you to learn in the future when you're doing some specific projects. You might need that stitch. So those are the 5 lessons that will, I'm very positive they will teach you how to crochet. And I go kind of slow and you know, my videos might be a little bit on the long side, but I rather over explain things than keep you at like, what on earth did she do now? Or kind of keep things hanging. I don't think that's the way to go. So I rather over explain things a little bit to make sure that you got it, and there is moments where you can just pass forward, and I pass forward the videos too. So you know, it's worth a try. And as I mentioned in the beginning here, there is like an infinity of videos, an infinity of projects that you can do with crochet. It's really fun. You can make very practical things to just use in your house. You can make things that you can wear. You can make things to play with. You can make things for your pets. It just goes on and on. So I want you here with me in this journey, and I'm glad that you stopped to watch, and I hope this encourages you to take a step further and get your stuff. And happy first lesson. Thank you so much.